dear students. Today we are going to discuss Unit 4. Unit 4, Prep 3. It's one of the most important topics in your course. It's about science and technology. The grammar for today is about how to express certainty and uncertainty in present. How to make deduction. Deduction means استنتاج. In this unit, we are going to say how sure we are about something. How sure we are about something. First of all, we use subject, must be, then adjective or noun. We use this structure when we feel sure that something is true. For example, Adil has been in England for 10 years. He must be good at English. So the second part of the sentence is the deduction here to say how sure I am about the matter. Okay? He must be good at English. We have another example. He has a wonderful villa. He must be rich. Yes. The second sentence also is the deduction here. We use must be to express how sure we are about this thing. So we are very sure here, so we used subject must be plus adjective. We have some expressions that equal in meaning or equal to must be. Let's see these expressions. I'm certain, I'm certain, I'm sure, definitely, surely, I have no doubt that. All these expressions equal in meaning to must be. Let's continue number 2. We have another way of expressing certainty. We have to put subject, can't be, followed by adjective or infinitive, or noun. We use can't be when we feel sure that something is not true. So in the first case, with must be, we are sure that something is true. But here with can't be, we are sure that something is not true. For example, it can't be my notebook. It isn't my handwriting. So I am sure because it is not my handwriting that this is not my copybook. So I used here can't be. I'm sure not. I'm sure not. So I used the can't be. We have another example from your book. It can't be a dinosaur. There aren't any dinosaurs on Earth. So we know that the dinosaur disappeared hundreds of years ago. So I'm sure here that this animal is not a real dinosaur. Okay? It can't be a dinosaur. We have some expressions that equal in meaning to or with can't be. We use can't be with these expressions. I'm sure not. I'm certain not. Let's see number 3. We have to use subject, might be, plus adjective or noun. And we can use might followed by infinitive. We use might be or might followed by infinitive to say that we are not sure about something. Here, in this case, you are not sure. Take care and differentiate between can't be and might be. When you use might be, you are not sure. You are not sure. But when you use can't be, you are sure not. You are sure not. Let's continue. We have some examples here. Ali might be at home now. Okay, so you feel here in the sentences that I am not sure. So I used might be. Might be at home, might be outside his home. I'm not sure. So I used here might be. They might be late. They might be late because of the accident. It's probable. It's probable. من المحتمل. We use might be or might plus the infinitive with these expressions. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not certain. I'm not certain. Perhaps. It's possible. I don't know. Probably. Now it's time to examine ourselves. Let's see if we understand the grammar lesson in a good way or not yet. Question number 1. I'm quite sure it is not our train. Take care here. We have sure, not. Sure, not. I asked you to use be. So you have to think first before answering the question. It can be, must be, or might be, or can't be. So take care. If you look carefully at the sentence or the question, you will see sure not. Sure not. So sure not means can't be. So the answer is it can't be our train. It can't be our train. Question number 2. Maya always gets high marks. Maya always gets high marks. I asked you to use must be. So the answer is Maya must be clever. Maya must be clever. Another girl can say Maya must be intelligent. Both are correct. Question number 3. Perhaps there will be a meeting next Monday. Perhaps there will be a meeting next Monday. I asked you to use be. So you should think first. Which be? Can't be, might be, or must be. Okay, so we have here a word that's related to a word. We have perhaps, perhaps, which means might be. So the answer is there might be a meeting next Monday. So let's see question number 4. I'm sure the spike is not Alice. He doesn't have one. I asked you to use can't. So the answer is this bike can't be Alice. This bike can't be Alice. Number 5. Ahmed lives in an old house. I'm sure he isn't rich. I'm sure he isn't rich. I'm here asking you to use must. So try to think carefully. You have to get here the opposite of the adjective to give the equal meaning. Yes, excellent. So the opposite of rich is poor. Take care for that. Ahmed lives in an old house. He must be poor. I can ask you here to use can't. So what's his answer? Ahmed lives in an old house. He can't be rich. He can't be rich. Both of them are equal meaning. Thank you for listening to my video, and I hope you good luck. And I am waiting for your questions. Thanks a lot. Goodbye.